It's going down for real. It's going down for real.
It is going down for real, and welcome to the 7th episode. It's crazy to think about that we are already at episode number 7 of The Score with Coach Walters. We've been plugging along, getting to know some of our athletes from all over the courts, diamond, track, and I can tell you that I'm incredibly excited to be talking to our guest today, an amazing young lady who has definitely dominated on the diamond. And set herself apart from others. It takes a lot of guts to step into the circle on a softball field, and this young lady has just shined in that circle. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hey, Katelyn, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. You surviving this quarantine?
Yeah, just trying to stay busy, trying to keep in shape.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sure that your house is spotless right now between you and your mom just cleaning left and right, huh?
Oh, my brothers are home, so no way.
No way. Oh,
No
that's
way.
awesome. Darn boys, they're just so darn dirty. Well, we'll just get into the next thing. We'll talk about this, the legacy of your Del Oro softball career, but it's not just been softball for you. What sports have you participated in while at Del Oro?
So I played softball all 4 years, and then I played basketball my freshman and sophomore year.
All right. And as I mentioned before, you are a pitcher. My daughter, she just, before the season got canceled, she had actually just pitched in her first game ever. And so she had been watching you from afar and just trying to mimic you. So talk about, the guts it takes to step into the circle.
Yeah, like a lot of my friends that say, oh, for a pitcher, I would never want to do that. They're like, oh, all the attention's on you, and I don't feel that way when I step in the circle. I don't see what they're talking about when they say that, but I guess it's just because I've been doing it my whole life. But
Right on.
yeah.
So the big question, okay, how intimidated do you think batters are when they step in against you? Because you bring it.
Yeah, I've had a few of my friends be like, oh my God, I was so scared of you when I was little. Some of my teammates now have came up against me and they're like, I was so scared to go against you, and I was and I think it's funny because I don't see myself really intimidating, but it's funny.
That's awesome. No, for sure. So I guess we're safe in assuming that softball is your favorite sport?
Yes.
Right on. And how long have you been playing it?
Well, I started t-ball, so pretty much my whole life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. What is your favorite sport to watch?
It's actually I love watching softball, but I really like watching basketball just because how fast paced it is, and yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you have a favorite team that you love watching?
No, I don't really no. I mean, Del Oro, I guess.
There you go. Great answer. Great answer. That's an outstanding answer. Hey, what is your favorite sports memory?
Sorry.
No.
I'm trying to think. Just when I don't know, winning big close fit and big games. I remember actually one game, we went 12 innings.
Wow.
And that's a long time for softball. They're
it's
normally
2 games, right?
Yeah,
or no, you guys
play
played
2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, it was I remember it was 1-0, and then we kept going back and forth, and the score ended up 12-11 or something. Just by scoring 1 run back and forth.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, people don't understand softball is such a different game than baseball, and people just assume that they're the same sports, but it is so incredibly different. I mean, what is your high strikeout mark as a pitcher in a game?
I think for Del Oro, I think it was 16.
16 strikeout, and that's incredible, right?
Yeah.
Because you guys are playing, it's 7-inning games.
Yeah.
So you're talking about 21 batters if you were to throw a perfect game, and you struck out 16 batters. Like, that's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Um, so kind of going along the lines of talking about pros and that stuff, who are your sports heroes?
So I have like 2 older brothers, so I didn't really like grow up like watching softball, so we watched baseball a lot, so probably like Derek Jeter. So
It's a solid answer.
Yeah.
Solid answer. Very good. Who would you like to thank the most for your sport experience?
Well, I would love to thank my mom. She's like my number 1 supporter. I definitely don't think I'd be like going as far as I did in softball without her. Just like pushing me to practice and just like taking me to all my tournaments. I know it's expensive, and so yeah, my mom and a lot of my coaches, they definitely like help me get where I am.
No doubt. No, I mean, moms are important, and I've had many conversations with your mom. She's a very, very proud mama. And I know that not getting to watch you throw right now is absolutely killing her. So my best wishes to her, and I hope that it won't be too long before she gets to watch you back in the circle.
Yeah.
Were there any teammates that made a huge difference in your experience?
You know, I really I loved a lot of my teammates. I think just the best ones are ones that like aren't like they put the team first. They aren't like selfish teammates. They really just do whatever like for the team. So,
Right on. Very
yeah.
good. If you could replay one game, which one would it be?
Okay. Sophomore year. For Del Oro, I think it was sophomore year. Yeah. So sophomore year, we were playing Granite Bay, and a super close game. Both teams like really high energy, and we went into international tiebreaker 2 times, I think, and we came out with the win. So that was like definitely one of my favorite like high school games like ever.
That's awesome. Very
Yeah.
cool. Hey, having gotten to know you a little bit better too, I also know that you're very involved with the travel ball season, which basically butts right up until the end of the high school season. And I know you're incredibly close with your team. Tell us a little bit about your experience with the California Breeze.
Oh, I love these girls so much. That picture over there is actually when we took Colorado, which is this huge tournament for softball. And yeah, that was a pretty amazing tournament. We were
Right
all,
on.
we couldn't believe it.
And these girls are actually kind of the cream of the crop for softball in the Sacramento area, correct?
Yeah, we're all pretty local. So yeah.
Nice. And to my knowledge, there's a bunch of college scholarships in this picture, correct?
Yeah.
Right on.
There's
Very cool. Well, kind of getting to know a little bit more about the woman behind the glove, as it were. Just asking some fun questions. What is your favorite season?
probably summer for travel because there's travel season.
Yeah.
That's fun. We could travel around, play a lot of places.
Always the goal to go to Oklahoma, correct?
Yeah, well, we went to Oklahoma this year, and it was so hot. So I'm like, I don't know if I.
Yeah, that's us Californians. It gets hot, but we can deal with the dry hot. You start moving back east, and all of a sudden you start dealing with humidity and all that stuff, and yeah, that's just miserable. What is your favorite restaurant? So quarantine's lifted. We're going out to dinner. Where's the first place that you are going?
Um, I'll say Cheesecake Factory.
Okay,
Yeah.
solid with their menu that's about that thick.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. How many siblings do you have? You mentioned your brothers earlier.
Yeah. So I have 2 older twin brothers.
2 older twin brothers,
Yes.
right? What's it like having twins for older brothers?
Um. Well, I don't really see them as twins. Like I see them as like 2 different people. Like I kind of forget they're twins sometimes. So.
Yeah.
But
Right.
yes.
Well, they are very, very different. I mean,
Very different.
night and day. So, and how long have you guys lived in the Loomis area?
I've lived in Loomis my whole life.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
We've
born
moved,
and raised.
Yeah, we moved around in Loomis, but for as long as I remember, we were in Loomis.
Okay. Solid. What is your go-to quarantine snack right now?
Well, probably like a sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep it basic.
Yeah.
Solid. All right. And now, I mean, kind of excitingly, what's our plans for next year?
Chico State.
Yeah. It is the Harvard of the West. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Okay. It is the Harvard of the West. I've been so excited to talk with you about Chico as a proud alumni and all the great things that you have in store for you. So let's talk about it. What brought you to Chico?
Well, my brother goes there, and it's like nice and close to home, and I think it's just going to be like a great fit with like the family still part of like my parents can come, and also I really think that the coach is like a really great coach who really cares about her girls.
That's outstanding. No, I mean, my 3.5 years there were awesome. You know, Chico was perfect because it was big, but it wasn't too big. You know, especially for us kids that grow up in Loomis, and you get out there at some of the big universities and you get lost. So, all right. So when you go, you've got to go to Hula's Mongolian bar or barbecue. It's legit. I'm trying to think of some of the other places. Avoid the Avs at all costs. And if you ever get lost, the streets in Chico spell out Chico. So, and that'll get you back to the university. Is there anything else that has you fired up? So obviously you're planning on playing next year up at Chico State, and you know, having been to their facilities, I know that they've done a lot of really nice work with those facilities. So I'm hoping that that it's going to be a great experience for you. So, kind of moving along into some pop culture stuff. If you could have tickets to any event, where are you going?
Well, I could go the sports way, or I could go to like.
You got 2 tickets.
Coachella.
Coachella. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you TikToking or the gram?
A little bit of both, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What is your Disney song jam? What is it that it comes on and you just can't stop yourself from letting it go?
Well, I wouldn't say it's my favorite Disney song, but when the Let It Go from Frozen, when that comes on, like I feel like everyone has to sing. Like, it's just one you have to sing.
You have to just channel your inner Elsa. I get it. Everybody's got to do it. No, 100%. If you could trade lives with a celebrity, who are you trading lives with for one day?
The president.
The president?
Yeah.
What about his job looks fun right now? That looks absolutely miserable. Okay.
Well, I think it'd just be like kind of fun to like just see what see what happens.
Yeah, you know what? If you survive the day, you deserve an award. I'd put it to you
Yeah.
like that. So, who's your celebrity crush?
Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite teacher?
Um, I don't know. I just love all the teachers at Del Oro, so they're all good.
Oh, what a cop-out answer. All right, all right. I guess I'll let you off the hook. And then what show are you binge watching right now?
I watched this show in probably like 2 days. It's called Outer Banks on Netflix.
Okay.
It's good.
Is it,
Yeah.
what is it about?
It's about these kids. And they're just like they live on this island and they just are going like crazy. They're running from the cops and
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
It's a good show.
That's awesome. Right on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now we get to the fun time that hopefully all of our viewers are enjoying is these games that we're playing. We're going to play a new one with Katelyn called One Word Association. I'm going to flash a word up onto this screen. And Katelyn, you have not seen any of these words, have you?
No.
And that's making you real nervous, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So, Katelyn, it's got to be rapid fire. The first word that pops into your head, you're shouting it back at me. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Here we go. One word association. Dog.
Cat.
Black.
Gold.
House.
Home.
Chip.
Potato.
Future.
Chico.
Yeah, Chico.
Oh, me.
Softball.
Pitching.
Sing.
Karaoke.
Movie.
Theater.
Disney.
Princess.
Cow.
Moo.
Run.
Fast.
Rapper.
Drake.
Famous.
Kim Kardashian.
Cookie.
Chocolate chip.
Kings.
Basketball.
Giants.
Baseball.
Mom.
My number one sporter.
Eagle.
Del Oro.
Manconsola.
Nominee.
All right. Hey, speaking of that, you know it's that time. We've got to nominate our next guest. And who is that person going to be, Katelyn?
Mason.
All right. So Mason, you are next up on the class or on the score. We're going to go ahead and we've got lots of pictures to show you of Mason. They just were not available at the time of this filming. So we look forward to seeing everybody next time on the score. Katelyn, you are an absolutely phenomenal guest, and we appreciated having you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yep, you got it. All right, folks. So this is going to close up episode number 7 of The Score. Staying with us and appreciating you. Big shout out to all the people who are making this possible, including the athletes. Keep sharing and keep spreading that message. We're looking forward to the next time. So be safe, stay close, take care of one another. Pride matters, and as always, don't forget to check the score.